Hey guys, welcome to another TTM autograph haul video. This is Wednesday's video. I didn't have any returns today in my informed delivery, so let's go ahead and just get it out to everybody. And because we have 13 returns for this one, so that's more than enough. Before we get started, I just want to shout out a couple YouTube TTM channels. Man, my focus is going wacky. Because I asked you guys a couple videos, the last couple, to mention some YouTube TTM channels that you watch, enjoy, got you going in TTM and all that stuff. So we have a couple here. I want to shout out a couple, every week. So let's go ahead and get started with Wild and Wonderful TTM. You have Aaron, who I became friends with. We chat on Facebook quite often. He does similar kind of stuff that I do, does quite a bit of vintage football. So I will link both of these TTM channels in the description or the pinned comment. I got to figure out which one works best. But check him out, give him a follow, subscribe, it's free. And the next one is Angry Old Man. He was the first person to shout me out in any video. At the time, I had maybe a couple dozen subscribers. I got, basically double my subscriber count within the next day or two because he shouted me out. So I just want to thank him and repay him a little bit, because at the time, shouting him out right after he shouted me out, basically all the people that were watching my videos came from him. So it did him no good at all. So I wanted to, this was back in April of 2024 or May. So yeah, give him a follow, give him subscribe, check out his content. I wish I could put these back here for the entire video, but they're going to mess up my focus even worse. So so please check them out in the comment or the description below. So let's go ahead and get started here. Southeastern Massachusetts. If you have any questions on the address, let's go to Sports Card Forum. Check, my username is SweetBob. You can check which address I used. It's usually the one at the main bottom. Those are newer ones. We got 3 of 3, 22 days. Let's move these out of the way. All right, so we got Ronnie Lippett. He wrote a little note saying thanks for the kind words. We have an 88 tops, 87 tops, and 91 Pro Set. Mr. Lippett is 64 years old, played from 83 to 91. Patriots all 80s team member. A little tidbit there that I read, that he disliked the Dolphins ever since he was a student, and he met some at a training. I don't know if it was a training camp or something, and he's disliked them ever since. And 7 of his 24 interceptions were against Dan Marino. So he came into those games super focused twice a year. So yeah, I definitely remember him. Him and his Patriots, even though sometimes the record were neither the Colts or Patriots had a very good record, Colts would not do well. Like even Scott Zolak used to own him. Encinitas, California, 3 of 3, 22 days. We got Ralph Perretta, and he wrote, "Hail Purdue." I mentioned that I went to almost Purdue. I went to Fort Wayne. Indiana, Purdue, Fort Wayne, and I visited there. I visited Purdue a few times with some friends. We have a 78, a 79. I think that's 77, and this is a 79, I believe. But Mr. Perretta is 72 years old. Played from 75 to 80 for the Chargers, and a short time on the Giants in 1980. Eighth round pick out of Purdue. 73 total career games in the NFL. So yeah, at least he has a sizable helmet here. It's like some other guys. There is one guy later on we'll see. He looked like he was wearing like a Halloween kid's helmet. Woodbury, New Jersey. 2 of 2, 11 days. We got Stephen Baker. I wrote here. Thank you so much. We have, I think this is 89 tops traded. No, it's a regular. Okay, it's just a regular one. And then 91 Pro Set Super Bowl highlight when he scored a touchdown against the Bills. So Mr. Baker is 61 years old, played from 87 to 92 for the Giants. Winner in Super Bowl 25. Stephen Baker, the touchdown maker, is what I guess they used to call him, or maybe just the announcer. In his career, he had 141 catches, 200 2,587 yards and 21 touchdowns. And he had 2 touchdowns in the playoff run that he won the Super Bowl in, and won in that game. It's very cool. All right, this is a nice one. Dallas, Texas, 2 of 2, 225 days. We got Jim Ray Smith. This is one of the oldest cards that I have here that I've gotten signed by a football player. This is a 59 tops, and this is a 60 tops. Mr. Smith is 93 years old. Played from 56 to 64 for the Browns and Cowboys. 5-time Pro Bowler, 3-time first team All-Pro, 2-time second team All-Pro. Member of the Cleveland Browns Legends team, College Football Hall of Famer out of Baylor. He actually spent 23 months in the Army after he was drafted in the NFL draft, and before he played in the NFL. And he also, whenever he was a member of the Browns here, he blocked for Jim Brown. Very good offensive lineman guard. So I want to thank him. I wasn't sure if I was going to get those back, so I thank him and hope he's doing well. Wheaton, Illinois, 4 of 4, 113 days. We got Scott Dierking. We have a 78, 81, 82, and 80. Mr. Dierking is 70 years old, played from 77 to 84 for the Jets and Bucks. 4th round pick out of Purdue. Again, this is kind of a Purdue theme here. His teammates called him the human Coke machine, which it was the 80s. I was kind of worried that why, but it was because of his durability and toughness. He had 4,000 total yards and 23 total touchdowns in his career. So yeah, I want to thank Mr. Dierking for those. Baltimore, Maryland, 2 of 2, 319 days. I've been seeing a few other people get theirs back. This is Larry Sheets. I have an 87 tops, and then a 90 upper deck for my brother. Mr. Sheets is 65 years old, played from 84 to 93 for the Orioles, Tigers, and Mariners. 29th overall pick in the 78 draft before Dave Valley and Chris Bando. He is the father of Major League Baseball player Gavin Sheets. He is currently a high school baseball coach in a pretty affluent school. And in his career, he had a career batting average of .266 and 94 homers. Yeah, he played pretty much during the entire Junk Wax era, you could say. Phoenix, Arizona. 3 of 3, 12 days. All right, we got a Dan Saleaumua. Sorry, I'm butchering that so bad. We have 89 tops traded, 91 Pro-Line portraits, which I love this set. And this one, if I was Jay Schrader, I probably wouldn't sign this card. It's kind of I don't know if he purposely signs over this just because it's kind of one of those photos that looks a little bit scandalous. But yeah, Mr. Saleaumua, he is 60 years old, played from 87 to 98 for the Lions, Chiefs, and Seahawks. First team All-Pro in 1990, Pro Bowler in 95, 35 and a half sacks in his career, and he's a member of the Polynesian Football Hall of Fame. So I want to thank him for those. All right, we got Orlando, Florida. 3 of 4, 46 days. We got Manny Trillo. My brother gave me a Trillo card. Pretty much, maybe I put 4. I don't know. And then he's got a donation here to support Manny Trillo. He actually signed this too. I didn't even see that. My brother got some Manny Trillo cards. I think he gave one to me in a couple of videos ago, and I believe I already had this out. So we have a 76 tops, 78, and an 84 tops traded. So Mr. Trillo, I'm just going to, I'm not going to go too deep with him because I've already gotten him back before. But he was 74 years old, played from 73 to 89 for the A's, Cubs, Phillies, Indians, Expos, Giants, and Reds. 4-time All-Star, 2-time World Series winner in 74 with the A's, and then 80 with the Phillies. 3-time Gold Glove, 2-time Silver Slugger, and a member of the Venezuela Venezuelan Baseball Hall of Fame. I love this card. It just looks very iconic. I want to thank him for those. Cubs fans, so some of those mid-'80s Cubs teams, man, they're so iconic in my mind because that's when I became a fan. Scottsdale, Arizona, 3 of 3, 271 days. We have Brett Butler. He does sign TTM, but, you know, it's a wait. Which is kind of the smart thing to do, honestly, if I was him. If I didn't want to get bombarded with, nonstop submissions, I think just taking your time and just spread them out throughout the year might be the move. He's not getting hammered like some of these guys who are really quick getting them out. Mr. Butler, we have 87 tops, 84 tops, and 83 tops. So Mr. Butler is 68 years old, played from 81 to 97 for the Braves, Indians, Giants, Dodgers, Mets, and an All-Star in 1991. In his career, he had a batting average of .290, 558 stolen bases, 2,375 hits. I would say he's very much right in there in the Hall of Very Good. I would say. I would say that maybe he would be really close call at the Hall of Fame if he had more accolades. You know, batting titles, All-Star appearances, stuff like that. But he's lacking in some of that stuff. But yeah, I like that too. Look, he used black ink on this one and then blue ink on the Brave stuff. That's a nice little touch by him. And he's been a minors and Major League Baseball coach. So yeah, very cool. I'm very glad to get those back. Big fan of him growing up. He's very fun to watch. Lake Forest, Illinois, 3 of 3, 314 days is another long wait. I got Bobby Douglas. We have a 71. That's it right there. That's the one I was talking about. This looks like a kid's helmet, man. And that's, pretty much around the same time as that other photo I showed. That thing will not do anything for your brain. Then we have a 72. So Mr. Bobby Douglas, he's 78 years old, played from 69 to 78 for the Bears, Chargers, Saints, and Packers. Second round pick in the 69 draft out of Kansas. He was a true dual threat quarterback. He was much more regarded with his legs than his arm. Wasn't a great, super accurate passer, but he did have 2,654 rushing yards and 22 rushing touchdowns against a little bit over 6,000 passing yards in his career. But yeah, I would say he might be more suited today, I guess, for his ability. But, that lack of accuracy might hurt him as well. It might be Anthony Richardson type. We got a couple more here. Lincolnshire, Illinois. 3 of 3, 19 days. Oh, we got Jim Morrissey. Another Bear. We have a 91 scorer, 91 upper deck, and 90, this might be 92. No, it's still 91. 91 Pro-Am portraits. So Mr. Morrissey is 62 years old, played from 85 to 93 for the Bears and Packers. Member of Super Bowl 20 winning team, the 85 Bears. 11th round pick in the 85 draft out of Michigan State. So he was a rookie during their Super Bowl season. And in his career, he had 9 interceptions. So yeah, very cool to get that back. Palm Desert, California, 3 of 3, 13 days. We got Jim Mora. We have a 90 Pro Set, 91 Pro Line Portraits, and 89 Pro Set. So Mr. Mora is 90 years old. 2-time USFL champion in 84 and 85 for the Philly and Baltimore Stars. Head coach in the NFL with the Saints from 86 to 96 and the Colts from 98 to 2001. NFL Coach of the Year in 87. Had a career NFL record of 125 wins and 106 losses. And a lot of people may just know him for the infamous playoffs rant or tirade. I liked it. I was a Colts fan. I'm a Colts fan, so that team probably did needed an audible kick in the butt. So, that team was definitely on a downward slope when he was saying that too. So, one last one here. Okemos, Michigan, 3 of 3, 9 days. We got Paul Seymour. We have an 85 tops, 84 or sorry, what did I say? 75 tops, 74 and 76. Mr. Seymour is 75 years old, played from 73 to 77 for the Bills. 7th overall pick in the 1973 draft after John Hanna and before running back Otis Armstrong. In his career, he only had 62 career receptions and 3 touchdowns. I believe he was more of a blocking tight end during that time. I'm sure maybe things didn't work out there as well as they wanted him to. Yeah, he just had, barely double-digit receptions some of those years. So I just want to thank him for these, and I want to thank everyone for watching. Please, if you think I've earned your subscription, please hit the subscribe button. It is free. Please like the video and comment down below your favorite turn of the week. If you've got a TTM channel as well that you want it shouted out, also put it in the comment section below. I'm going to start accumulating a list and checking them out and tell you guys which ones I think is, very cool, especially if some guys, if, multiple people mention them as well. So I just want to thank everyone for watching. We'll be back on Sunday for Sunday's video. We do it 2 times a week on Wednesdays and Sundays. And I just want to thank everyone for watching, and I'll see you then.